Hello, I welcome you all to this exciting video under the topic acid, bases, and salts. And here we are continuing, it's just a continuation from our previous videos. We were talking about the reaction of acids with bases. We also discussed the reaction of acids with metals. And now I want to discuss the reaction of acids with the carbonates. Okay, so we are saying that acids react with carbonates to form a salt, water, and what? Carbon dioxide. Okay, so now these carbonates, they have two types. We have regular carbonates. Okay, carbonates are simply substances that contain this compound. This is what we call the carbonate. Okay, this is what we call the what? The carbonate, the CO3. Okay, it's a radical called a carbonate. So all substances that contain this carbonate, okay, we find that acids, they can react with those substances and give out the salt water and carbon dioxide gas. Okay, so this is what we expect. Okay, so apart from these, we also have what we call hydrogen carbonates. Also, this is a radical hydrogen carbonate. It also falls under carbonates, but it's written like this. Okay, so acids react with both carbonates and hydrogen carbonates, but the result will always be salt water and carbon dioxide. And let's look at how that actually happens. Okay, so I should expect by now you know at least different types of acids and different types of metals, okay, and also carbonates. Okay, so we have what we call calcium carbonate. This is calcium carbonate. It can react with an acid of your choice. You can take, for instance, hydrochloric acid. Okay, so this is the reaction. You have a carbonate and an acid. Okay, so this is a carbonate, and this is an acid. Okay, so a carbonate and an acid, and then you are supposed to get what? We know we need to get a salt. So the salt here, remember, the salt, the name, we did this in our previous video. We said the salt's name will get the first name from the metal. So you're going to get calcium. Then what will be the surname of the salt? It comes from the acid. So if it's hydrochloric acid, it carries the name chloride, okay, from hydrochloric acid. This is the name of the salt, calcium what? Calcium chloride, okay. And then we should also get water and also carbon dioxide. Okay, this is the salt, then you have water, and of course carbon dioxide. Okay, so this is how the reaction actually proceeds. Now we need to write this reaction in terms of what? Chemical symbols. Okay, we need to use chemical symbols. So calcium carbonate, if you don't know how to write chemical symbols, you can check through my videos. There's a topic I taught how to write chemical symbols. So calcium carbonate is written like this. You write calcium carbonate, okay. Then plus hydrochloric acid, it's simply H, the chloride, okay. Most acids are in aqueous state. And then you're going to get the salt, which is calcium chloride, the 2 down, which is coming from the valence of calcium. Also this we say aqueous, and plus water, it's always H2O. Carbon dioxide is CO2 gas. It's a liquid here. All right, okay, now this is what actually happens. Okay, this is what actually happens. So let's do another example now. You can get any okay, before we even go to examples, we need to balance our equation. So I can see two chloride atoms here. We only have one, so I can put a 2 here. This makes two hydrogen atoms, two chloride atoms. So hydrogen atoms, two chloride atoms, two again. Calcium 1 balance, carbon 1, carbon 1 here. Oxygen here, there are 3, oxygen 2 plus 1, 3, so everything is balanced like this. Okay, the equation at this point, it is balanced. Okay, it is balanced. All right, and then apart from this, you can give a number of you can also have what's important here is to note what is being given out, to note what is being given out, because you can get any carbonate of your choice. Okay, so now let's get a hydrogen carbonate. So we say sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so sodium hydrogen carbonate is simply written as H. Sorry, this is sodium. Okay, hydrogen carbonate is HCO3. HCO3 equals. So it will react with salt of our choice. Let's get sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is written like this. Okay, then we see what will be given out. Okay, so now the way reactions actually take place, it's like this. A reaction to take place, it involves the splitting up of different molecules. Okay, so this will split. Okay, this will split here, this will split there. So once you have these molecules, I mean atoms that have split like that, they begin to exchange. So this sodium here will combine with this sulfate here, and that's how you get the salt called the sodium sulfate. Okay, sodium sulfate. And then what happens, um, here you notice that these have already reacted. Okay, so now you find that there's one oxygen atoms here. One oxygen atom can go to water. Okay, can go to what, to this hydrogen 2. Okay, and this is what will give us the H2O. So bear in mind, you should always get salt, water, and carbon dioxide gas. Okay, all right. So that is just an example of how these carbonates are actually reacting with the salts. Okay, that is just an example. All right. Okay, so at your free time, try to finish this equation. Sodium carbonate plus nitric acid. Okay, you see what you are going to get. Okay, try to finish that up. So you should get a salt, water, and carbon dioxide at the end of the reaction.